Global warming, climate change, pollution, land degradation, drought. These are all large-scale elements when we think of environmental wellness, which seems so distant to our immediate health outcomes that we often don't regard them as carrying much weight in our day-to-day lives. However, our physical environment has a great impact on our health, whether we notice big events such as heat waves or cyclones, or we don't.
Environmental wellness can be defined as creating, promoting, and maintaining spaces in the world around us that bring about good health. How an individual feels and acts about what surrounds them each day, whether it's in the home, at school, at work, or in the larger community, impacts our health. It speaks to how our interactions with our surroundings affect our personal well-being.
Pollution. Littering and dumping not only create a depressing mood, it also affects our health by reducing air quality, affecting our lungs due to the release of greenhouse gases such as methane, which increase global warming.
Whilst we cannot always choose what's in the environment around us, we can actively take steps to improve it. Taking seeming small steps like energy conservation or recycling reduces exposure to harm, which will ultimately keep us healthy.
Harare residents have welcomed government's intervention to bring sanity in the metropolitan province in solid waste management following the declaration of a state of disaster.
Reduce, reuse, recycle. This is a popular phrase that encourages people to limit their consumption of goods, reuse items instead of throwing them away, and to recycle materials instead of polluting our environment. This circular model promotes environmental wellness as well as encourages the idea of sustainability. In simpler terms, sustainability is about ensuring that the current generation can fulfill its needs whilst also enabling future generations to be able to provide or cater for their needs in the future.
Did you know that the president declared Harare to be in a national emergency situation due to the waste management crisis? Pollution not only affects the mood of a person, but it also affects the environment and its wellness. Due to the improper waste management in Harare, this has led to a lot of land being polluted, and also which means that our environment will not be kept clean and safe for us. What are some of the things that one can do to ensure that the environment is clean?
Let's take a closer look at how these 3 R's help us to achieve environmental wellness. The waste that we produce, such as food leftovers and single-use plastics, end up in dump sites, landfills, and incinerators. This produces greenhouse gases such as methane, which are dangerous to our health and to the health of our environment, and thereby disrupts our environmental wellness. Greenhouse gases affect our health by increasing the likelihood that we face difficulties in our respiratory system and in our cardiovascular system. They also increase the chances that outbreaks such as cholera are more likely to happen, and also in the event of disasters such as heat waves, droughts, and cyclones, human beings are highly affected, which can lead to loss of life. It is thereby important that we try to incorporate these 3 R's, reduce, reuse, recycle, in our everyday life so as to reduce the amount of greenhouse gas emissions that are released into the environment.